Hello, and welcome to the second edition of the Team Howard Weekly Roundup. We'll be providing updates throughout the legislative session on the major actions of the Texas House, and particularly on the work of State Representative Donna Howard. My name is Scott Daigle. I'm Representative Howard's Chief of Staff, and this is Monday, January 23rd, day 14 of the 140-day regular session. Without a doubt, the biggest political news of the week was the inauguration of Donald Trump as our 45th president. Though he takes office with historically low approval ratings, Trump is expected to enact massive changes at the federal level. These changes could have lasting implications in any number of areas, from healthcare to education, and even to our local NPR stations. Here in Texas, we'll be paying particularly close attention to any changes in federal spending, as federal dollars make up a significant portion of our state budget. Which brings me to the big news of the week here at the Texas Legislature. On Tuesday, we saw the filing of SB 1, the Senate Appropriations Bill. This 1,000-page document represents a first draft of the state budget for the next 2 years and is essentially the only bill that lawmakers are truly required to pass. The budget works on parallel tracks at the House and Senate, with each chamber considering and passing its own version and then working out the differences through the use of a 10-member conference committee. Now, the differences between the House, Senate, and final versions of the bill can be quite dramatic, and last session we saw over 30 lawmakers, including Representative Howard, vote for the House version but against the final conference committee version of the budget. The Senate Finance Committee begins hearings on SB 1 tomorrow, and the House will begin taking up its version once committee appointments are announced in the coming weeks. As a veteran of the House Appropriations Committee, this is something that Representative Howard will be watching very closely. And I would encourage you to follow the news and check to see how your priorities are being funded in these draft documents. Before we close, I want to quickly mention the Women's March that was held on Saturday here at the Capitol. This event was held in conjunction with similar protest marches throughout the world, and you've probably seen photos of the massive crowds marching down Congress Avenue and then back up Lavaca Street. Representative Howard and members of her staff were in attendance, and it was truly an amazing experience. I hope that everyone who marched will continue to stay engaged and will commit to reaching out to their lawmakers throughout the session. We'd love to hear what you think, and numbers like that could truly make a difference here at the Capitol. Well, that wraps it up for this edition of the Team Howard Weekly Roundup. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you here next week. From the office of Representative Donna Howard, I'm Scott Daigle, and we'll be here all session long.